Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are on the face of planet Earth. I'm right here in a very little nature reserve where I always come to feel the vibration of the planet, to hear to the sound of the bird, to hear with the sounds of the bees, to hear with the sound of the planet itself. So I love to come here because it's very calming, very quiet. So right now, this is the channel of Wisdom Within. The Wisdom Within is a channel that where the content coming up about life, about human existence, about the vibration, about spirituality, about taking the best out of life. This channel is all about that. It's all about talking about day-to-day aspect of human existence. So I like to come here to talk about it. Today I'm going to talk about, do we really own something? Do we really own something? Because we hear somebody say, I own this house, I own this car, I own this place, I own this, I own that. But in philosophical way, in reality, do we really own it? We really actually didn't own it. Because you only own something when you live forever. When you live forever, then you own it forever. But you own something temporarily, just for some time. When you are still in existence, that is when you own something. You can say, oh, I own this house, but in the reality, in the content of the reality, did you really own it? Because if you own it, you own it forever. What you own is something that is owned forever, then you own it. Because in reality, we own something, then I keep this brainstorming, thinking, because this thing came to me, this realization came to me after I lost my wife. After I lost my first wife of 10 years, we built a life together, and she has already been building her own life for years before I came to meet her when I was arrived in Europe as immigrant in Holland. I met this beautiful Dutch wife, Dutch girl. We fell in love, we lived life together, we built life together. All suddenly, she passed away. So she passed away. Then I see everything she's been working for years. Now, they give it back to me. Then I say, wow, how can somebody walk like this, own everything, then all of a sudden she left everything, then she left. So then I come into conclusion of truth. That is say, actually, in reality, we didn't own things. Then because if she owned all this thing, why she didn't take everything along? So when I go, I put her in a gasket, go, we bury her. Then this brainstorm started coming to me years later, upon years later. Then I see the kind of life my late wife built for me, where I get freedom, I get inspiration, I get life. That's why I keep dedicated all this video to her. Blessed memory, Petra Derrickson, till may she continue to rest. So then I come into this conclusion. I say we didn't really own anything. Because if you own something, you own it forever. But you didn't own it forever. You own it for temporarily. You own car. When you get out of existence, this car, somebody will own it. You own a house. When you get out of existence, somebody will own the house for some time. So you see now, in the reality, we didn't own this thing. But in our own mindset, we own it. What is it? Just a pure illusion. We didn't own nothing. So then I come to conclusion, if we didn't own nothing, then why are we have to be going to suffer? Why are we going to go through a suffering to acquire all everything of life, of the old materialism and everything, but still will never be happy, even if you own it. So this is wisdom within, where we send the wave of vibration to people all over the planet, because I have something to say within me. Yes, I want to share it with people. I want to share my experience, how I come into this existence, and how I come into the point of self-realization and awareness. Then, from all this experience, I began to see that how I become more content. I don't used to depress anymore like I used to depress, because I come to conclusion that actually, what is the purpose of human existence? What is the real purpose? The purpose, you own everything. You own this, you own that, but you never own it. But in your mind, you own it. But in the reality, you did not own it, because when you get out of existence, somebody is coming to own what you own. Yes, that it is. The most important thing, live your life the way you want to live it. Live your best life. If you have time, live it the best. You can save, you can do whatever, but out of that save, use it to live a life that you want, to live a productive life. Oh, I want to save money for my retirement. Oh, but you don't know, maybe you are going to retire. You don't know that money you save it for someone. Because you don't know, maybe you are going to retire, or maybe you're going to even die before you get the retirement. You see? Live the life the way you want to live it. Just live it. Flow with life the way the stream flows. When you flow that way, you're going to see you have what we call contentment and peace. Peace of mind. This is wisdom within. Please, if it's your first time coming to this channel, I want you to help me share this channel to other people. It's always, you can go through other my content. You know, I talk about life, I talk about spirituality, I talk about mental health, I talk about anything that related to human existence. Because I myself, I work in the mental health, where I work with the people who have depression, who have addiction, who have all kind of sort of mental issue. Try to motivate them, try to uplift them, try to see that their challenges never define them. Rather, that's how it's going to be, that they can easily even live productive life with those challenges. So this is a wisdom within. I want you to take care of yourself. Never give up on yourself. Live your life the best. Thank you very much. Help me share this channel. Yeah, bye, and take care of yourself.